Hey, welcome back to stream. Hope y'all had a good week so far. Really looking forward to this game coming out, Riven. It's one of my favorite puzzle games from when I was a kid. Used to play it all the time. It was really good. Can't wait to see what they've done with it. I've heard it's like almost a complete remake. They sort of built on it and expanded it a bit. They built it in Unreal 5. This is it's the classic cyan logo from Riven. They remade that too. Yeah, the new logo is the fish. There's several animal symbols throughout the game, and the fish is it's a pretty prominent one. You can see the fish like hanging. The villagers will try the fish, and they'll be hanging outside their huts. So this is the new symbol. The old symbol was just a 5 numeral. You'll learn about number 5 later on. Went through the settings earlier. I think everything's fine, I guess. Anything too unusual. There is an option to use the hand cursor. So, like the classic cursor back then was the hand because it was a point and click game. Guess you can have a circle too. Now they like the circle in the center of the screen. Many ages, infinite truths. It's an old Dunny proverb.
Thank God you've returned. I need your help. There's a great deal of history that you should know, but I'm afraid there's no time to explain. Most of what you'll need to know is in here.
Get it back this time.
And for reasons you will discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out. But I can give you this. It appears to be a linking book back here to Dunny, but it's actually a one-person prison. It's the only way to capture Gen. Here. Once you've freed Catherine, I'll come with a linking book. She'll know how to signal me. There's a very good chance, if all this goes well, that you'll be returned to the place that you came from. Until we meet again. Take care, my friend.
So in the last game is Mist. We helped free that guy. Guy is Atris. We helped free him from being trapped here. Can't really see anything. Can't really go anywhere. It just looks like a small room, but it's a really big, large round room. Lots of these pillars. But he linked back to Mist, the island, and the name of the first game. Now there's this fancy locking box, so when he leaves, someone won't come in and be able to go places. It's a stuff on this. There wasn't stuff in the last games. I'm wondering if that looks like kind of a microscope kind of thing. Wonder if that's used to look at the image there. And in the series, there's books that take you to different places. You can write in the books, and what you write in the book, like you describe a place, and it will link to a world that is close enough to the description of that place. And here, this world is kind of falling apart. So what's called the gateway image is a bit unclear, although this is more clear than it used to be. In the original game, it was a bit less clear. Atris's lines changed too. There's a few differences in that. I don't know what to think about that. We can go ahead and on into Riven. Oh, there you go. Immediately locked in a cage. It's that guy. It's Cho. Don't really know his real name. I just call him Cho because of his first word. There you go.
Isirap, isirap. Mutika buku anai. Isirap. Mutika buku anai. Buku anai. Isirap. Buku anai. Buku anai. Buku anai.
He just got shot with a dart. Couldn't quite hear the sound of the dart. Gotta look around. Can't move around in the cage though. Can move. And they're gone. It's pretty cool. You have to open or close your satchel. So we got an inventory, real inventory. There's Cho down there. Oh, there they go. If I could make it all the way over there before they leave. Don't worry, Cho's okay. He'll be gone later when he wakes up. So the language that he was speaking when we first got here, he was speaking, it's Rivenese. So the local language, he's one of the locals. But Rivenese is actually based on a real Southeast Asian language from the island of Papua New Guinea. It's probably Falopa from Papua New Guinea. Then about halfway through his dialogue, he switches to Dunny, the language of the people who made the books originally. And he spoke it kind of poorly, but he basically said, "Give me the book." No idea what he was saying in the reconstructed Rivenese, but you can see this language up here. This is the Dunny language. It's a conlang they made just for this game. It's completely translatable. You can learn it. This thing has a little pressure plate, so when you arrive into Riven, it triggers, and it triggers the gate. Oh, you can zoom it. Not very far. The lady that came over here, I think it was a lady, not really sure. The ninja. It's part of the rebels. Put that little dagger. It's a symbolic dagger. Oh. An earthquake. What is that? Something up there on the cliff. Pointing down here. That's completely new. That wasn't in the original game. Really does look nice though. Spent a lot of time on the texturing. There's that little ceremonial dagger over there. This is the big one, the main dagger. You notice it's stuck into the ground right here, where these metal plates are. These metal plates are, this is new. This sort of design. It's called a mandala, like the Dunny people would make kind of a calligraphy kind of design like that. It says something if you want to try and translate it. All this stuff is new. Okay, let's not do that. All of this is new. This used to be sitting slightly above ground, but now it's like inside the metal plate. What is this? This something. Looks like that. Looks like an arm that lifts up. And then it moves on this track forward. Oh, there's a hook on top of the thing now. So I guess this hooks into it, and then it'll lift it up out of that hole, maybe. Well, it's bolted down. I don't think it'll do that. Notice the bolts are 5-sided. Five is a relatively important number. You see here the symbol directly in the middle of that star. Looks like a 3 kind of thing. Turn that way. That's the Dunny number 5. Because this is the 5th age that the guy Gen, that Atris mentioned at the beginning, that Gen wrote. It was his 5th age. So everything is 5 related. The number of sides on those bolts. Puzzles are usually done in 5s. Wondering what all this stuff does. It's all new. And then there's a walkway. That's new. And the steam pipe. Steam pipes aren't new. This actually used to power particular gas valve that was attached to this thing, but it's I guess shifted over to this control panel. I'm kind of looking here, but can't quite see anything. This thing is interesting. You can open it. Sounds like some kind of vacuum. And here. Oh, we got a... Is that a pool of water? Some stars in there. Wonder what that could be. This thing looks pretty sharp. Nice detail on the blade. Oh, it's still there. I think I'll probably have to leave the island for him to wake up and move. It's really cool. It's the escape button on your keyboard to open the menu. Sure. Don't really need the menu right now. Tab for the satchel. Okay. So in the satchel, all we have right now is Atris's diary. Basically, he's describing what he has been doing with Riven. So he's basically trying to work by writing in the book to kind of keep Riven stable. Because Catherine, his wife, is actually it's actually trapped here. That was the plot of Mist, why she ended up going here. They're sort of highlighting the main thing, talking about the trap books. So if you take your real book and alter it slightly, it'll become a trap book. He said it would become a one-person prison. In the original dialogue, he actually said one-man prison. I mean, yes, when you're making prison books, you should be as inclusive as possible. It was 87-713. Someone has found my lost Mist linking book and freed me from this prison. That was the events of Mist. So he works out a plan. Look, he crossed out my father again. Just writes him again. Like how the font looks like it was actually written with a pen. Some of the letters look actually different. My father is no doubt expecting me to bring a linking book to Riven. May he not be disappointed. If anyone wants me to read the whole thing, I can do that, but one thing I can't wait for in VR is to like stop in the middle of a bridge and just look out. And look in so many different ways that you couldn't in the original game. I like that. So it looks like a big gash in the water, like a chasm. There's probably a thermal vent under there somewhere. It's a feature of the water here in Riven. We'll learn more about it later on. Down here is towards the temple. They moved an entire room. I wonder what that have been. It's what, 3 clicks down? Would have been around here? Around here? Or maybe here? I don't know. I was just clicking. But yeah, they removed an entire room, but this should be the temple. Sliding door. Not a swinging door. Ooh, this looks nice. Pretty nice temple here. Notice the kind of cage surrounding this with these sort of look like light bulbs. Once I find that other room, there's a similar thing. Offerings to these statues. It's like some kind of fruits and vegetables. This guy is called a work, a great work. Of course, this door is closed. You can see this is a symbolic representation of Gen. We'll learn a lot more about Gen in the upcoming game. go to the gates room. This is, well, would you have guessed it? It's a 5-sided room. Big ol' crest on the floor. And a starry ceiling with some kind of suspended orb. On here, there's 3 sections of text. This text is translatable. It talks about, I think, one of them says Gen. I think this one says Gen. And it like talks about Gen. And then one of them says like books, and then there's one for ink. Talks about Gen giving them books, giving them the ink, and just basically praising Gen. Can look, oh, that's different too. You can look around through this portal. They used to be pinholes. Oh, there's down there. Get down there pretty soon. That was interesting. There's a room down there. That's for one of the steam pipes. This is a pretty cool thing. You can rotate the room. Since you have 5 sides, you've got the door, a wall, a door, and then 2 walls. You can rotate it once. Now, oh look, there's the gate towards that spinning dome that we saw earlier. Spin it again. It should still be blocked here. See, there's the pathway over there that we did see. Can't really see the other pathway there. So we'll have to go down and look for it. Look at this. This looks amazing. Can't wait to come in here in VR. The steam coming out of those vents in the water. The cracks in the water. I don't know what you'd call that. A canyon? Water canyon? Oh, that's new. That's a stained glass window on the other side. Was that there in the other game? I definitely don't remember that. Oh, but there's some ads starting soon, so I'm just gonna take a quick break and come back in a couple minutes. Yeah, there's a notebook setting in there. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the totally not repetitive ads that Twitch forces you to watch. That is a new design for the spinning dome. Used to be on some kind of like its own little outcropping. There's a gate that trips up a lot of first-time Riven players. Looks like it's a little different. Guess they don't want you to crawl under it in VR. See, it's locked with a, guess what, a 5-sided key. That's actually, I think that's new. Wouldn't be surprised if this rope is 5-stranded. But you see these daggers. These daggers are often like stabbed into places for a clue. So we got this. Looks like the hinge pin is missing there. So let's remove the hinge pin. And I push it in. Yep. That lock is so effective. Lockpicking lawyer would be proud. Just ignore the lock. So here we got the door. We can go in the room this way. There's the other side. Let's see out that way too. What we really want to get into this area here. So we gotta spin it. Gotta move over too. And that'll open up this area. That'll move this one over too. And then we can come down this way. Water looks really good too. Spin this guy a couple more times. It's a good thing they block you off from actually being able to jump in there. You know, someone would have done that. Or walking through here. Hey, I pressed it. Nope, somehow it's detecting me. Now it's detecting. It won't let me. I mean, I'll be fine if this spins while I'm in it because this thing's open. But you could become trapped. Any Easter eggs? No? You just break the button then. Maybe you have to press the button 1,000 times and it'll finally spin for you. Let's go over to the steam valve. There's no sign on the steam valve. Used to be a sign, you can kind of see where it goes. It goes down there. So the steam is coming from down there. Right now it's being directed out the top. Let's turn the valve on. We got the steam going down that way. Come over here, we got another button. We got a switch. This raises one of the gates. Oh, this one. See the gate going up. So we can go out that way. Press X to take a picture. You can access your photos through the menu. Didn't take my screenshot. Let's go back around and see what that valve did. I think it's powering that weird machine. No, not the machine, but the, there's a pedestal. I'd like to see what that does. Steam coming out of this thing. There's a hole in the pipe. Oh, this is powered. Cool. Wow. Code. This only goes up to 10. Yep, only goes up to 10. And numbers. I guess 2 5s. It's okay. Still, I'll like put in. Oh, that isn't 5. Oh, that isn't 3 either. Oh, of course. It's clicking down. It's actually 6. Let's go down one more. 5. And it won't make it too easy, I guess. We could crack that. We could probably starts up this machine. See what it does. But it's bolted down. I don't know if it would actually do anything. It's powerful enough just to rip it up from the ground. It's interesting. Another gate to do over here too. Bring this around again. Be able to spin this while you're inside, as long as all the gates are up. That would be fun. One more. So detail, they got like the that lichen stuff that grows on rocks So it's pretty good detail. One more, I think. Imagine the engineering that had to go into designing a spinning room like this. Now there's some weird shadow stuff going on at the top there. But I guess it's okay. There's the spinning dome. Yeah, the eyes on the outside, that's a clue. This area is not accessible in this demo. That's too bad. I want to access it. Should be a kind of kaleidoscope. I forgot which eye it was. It's not yellow. What is that? It's a hole in the side of the dome. Oh, it's all the way open eye. Is it? Is that the clue? Is that how you get the dome colors in this one? Well, they are colors, but I guess you have to figure that out later. There we go. You know what? That didn't flip. Oh. So I guess they fixed one thing I thought would make it easier for people to like invade Gen's age. Wait a minute. There's no book in here at all. Where are the books? I mean, the fire marble domes allow you to access different. Does it slide open like does the middle part slide open horizontally? Is that why there's a kind of a crease down the middle? Oh. It's interesting. Too bad it isn't accessible. Oh, let's take a closer look. Oh, there's another gate. So let's take this one. We can check out the dome. Take another 2 rotations. It's pretty cool. There's a lot to explore in this demo. One more. Yeah, one thing I didn't look at before that last ad break was these beetles. These beetles on these pillars. There's 5 of them. Of course, there are always 5. You can come here, you can pull this ring, and it opens up and you can look inside. See, there's Gen at the top. There's 5 like leaders, and they're doing like, I guess 5 probably guild masters for different things. There's cartographers or builders. There's teachers. There's military, maybe? They have daggers, so I guess military. That one's cartographer. And then paper making. Maybe the second one from the left is writing. It's probably reflecting the original like Dunny guild system. They had different guilds like maintainers, surveyors. The next one. There's Gan. He's casting Atris. That's Atris and Atris's book. That linking book is like the same one that brought you to Mist in the first game. So if you remember from Mist, there was the scene at the very beginning that's depicted in this artwork. So Gan is basically considering himself to be a god. And he cast out Atris. He defeated Atris. This looks like depicting bookmaking. So you crunch up the logs, pulp the wood in the boiler at the top right. Then you make it into books. Chop down trees, chop them up, boil the wood pulp, and then you like press the paper and you make a book. Can I open all of these at once? I can't. Nothing unlocks for opening them all at once. It's kind of disappointing. Okay, next one. Now this is Gen writing in a book. You can see he's writing, and out of his pen comes all the animals and the stars and the people and the sun and the plants and everything comes out of his pen because he's a god, or he thinks of himself as a god. You can see on his desk there's the pipe that he smokes. You'll see the pipe later on. I'm not sure what the other thing is. Then there's an inkwell. It's a scarab, like one of those beetles on a stick. It sits on the inkwell. And then in front of him, I'm not sure what that is. I think that's the pen holder. We'll see that later on. And there's Gan. He's just depicting himself as a god. The villagers are all worshipping him. You can see the huts over there. Maybe if I were to put this in order, this would go first. So you would have Gen creating the Riven, the world. Gen arriving in the world. And then Gen forming his guilds. Gen defeating Atris. And then Gen making books. kind of the order of events, I guess. No other switches. Is there actually a switch there in the last game? I don't remember there being a switch there in the last game. This is the Great Golden Dome. Around the top there's some more Dunny text. I think, if I remember correctly, it translates to something like the end of the world is near. Why he would put that on his golden dome, I don't know. I wonder if they changed any of the text in this thing. No, it's probably painted gold. Well, they changed this completely. Okay. So yeah, that was right. These are the codes for the domes. And I think it randomized these. I think. I don't know what island that one is. And there's Crater Island. Guess how many islands there are? If you thought 5, you would be right. That's Map Island. Ah, their villagers are over there. But the waffle iron looks different. How am I going to make my waffles if it's not a real waffle iron? It's interesting though. There's a button there. Oops. Interesting. Seem to have there it is. There's the I was wondering where that slider went to. It's here. There's 25 increments. Could be anything. Brand new puzzle to figure out. It's exciting. Red, orange, green, blue, violet. Of course, the normal 7 color system has to have a deeper connection to 5. What are these divots? Why, I mean, there are no this won't let me do anything. Well, oh, I'm up here. That didn't bring that down to me. That brought me up here. This is usually an end-game thing. Figuring out how to get up here. Used to be a lever over here where you could, at a safe distance, trigger the waffle iron. I guess they don't care about that anymore. So there's no OSHA here, so it's fine. Yeah, I thought that entire thing was lowering around me. I wasn't paying attention. You got this here. Book has another Dunny numeral on it. Dunny numeral on it. Of course, it's unpowered. Gotta somehow energize it with a brand new puzzle. Another commercial and another advertising break coming. Is this path? Yeah, this is the path that I was looking at before. It's brand new. Take a look at that after the ad break. Hope you'll stick around. It sort of supports the channel. See you in a couple minutes. Yeah, not really sure why OBS is telling me my frame rate is bad. A lot of drop frames. Bad connection or something. Go down here to this walkway. And they show this thing being sealed up. Well, it took a lot of work to seal that up. Now here we go. And that spidery kind of cage-like thing that we saw in the temple. Here we see a camera view to this bridge. There's another one there. That's outside the temple. There's another inside the temple. Obviously, so you can see your worshippers when you're intending to be a god. Oh, there's some text on this chair. I'll have to try translating that sometime. See this mark that says the period? And the periods in Dunny go at the beginning. Just if anyone was interested. Okay, so this lowers down. Guess we can look at this stuff. Click this button. There we go. See those things lit up? Now I'm being broadcasted into the temple. It's not completely safe. It sounds completely safe, not like it's zapping you with like X-rays. Is that, you know, that kind of makes sense. As when you're letting villagers in for your worship and stuff, you don't want them running through here, running out that door, and going out over this thing to where you are. So you raise the bridge so they can't get over there. So I opened the door in the temple, so hey Nox, how's it going? How was your fourth Monday? I was about to say fourth Friday, then I remembered you're a Monday person. Hope you're doing alright. And mine was alright too. A lot of stuff to do. It was kind of fun. Trying to figure some weird stuff out on a network. A new client we got has a really weird network. Really liking this game so far. This is the demo for the a game called Riven. It's an old puzzle game from the 90s, I think 1997, 98. They're remaking this into with Unreal. Been walking around looking at all the things they've changed. Oh yeah, I forgot to put this bridge back down. Oh yeah, there was some other place I didn't explore. Down there was a second. All the way down here. Should be like several entrances to this place, but there's only two. Well, three if you count that another place. Okay. Now this is the walkway over to Crater Island. You're looking at stuff for your Pathfinder character. Never actually played D&D. Closest I got to playing D&D was watching the movie that was based on D&D on an airplane. So one of their in-flight movie options. I've been looking forward to going across this bridge in VR for years. I want to stand in the middle of that bridge and look out at the ocean in VR. The demo isn't VR compatible yet, but yeah. So there's a switch on that bridge that should lower this down. You can turn the steam valve on. What? That. What? That was not supposed to happen. That's the bridge. It's the bridge to the silent. That's from over there. What? They got rid of it. Something weird. Were they scared that I was going to go over there? Is this real? Are they actually keeping us in the game? That's the shortcut to here. You don't have to go like all the way around. You don't have to go from there, like all the way over there. Should be another path somewhere too. Oh, there's the minecart path. through the water. It's hilarious. Can't believe they destroyed that bridge. So stupid. Just looking forward to walking across that bridge in VR. That was like what I was looking forward to. It's both hilarious and very disappointing at the same time. It's crazy. Yep, I guess I'm not going to be doing that then. I mean, I guess I could keep the bridge intact until I get to the other side, and then I can just walk across it before I destroy it. Maybe this thing is on. And so if I destroy that bridge and then raise this bridge, what about the end game? I'm wondering if that would affect anything. Oh, it's not reactivating itself, is it? Because I raised the bridge. Or is it? There's a lot of bridges in this game. Unfortunately, it's just a demo. I can't go to different places. And spin this room. When I was a kid, this puzzle took me the longest to figure out. Mostly because I was stupid. Just a spinning room. How hard could it be? It's a 5-sided spinning room. And it takes me here. Spin it a couple more times from this side. There we go. There's the spinning. These are essential for the end game. Go to this kaleidoscope thing, and then what? Oh, is that a bug? Can't see anything. This says it's already open. See the gold of the dome? Yes. Huh. I don't know, this is broken. Can't work with it like this. It's weird. I wouldn't be able to get close to it anyway. It says the area is not accessible in the demo. But it looks really nice. Like, it looks like they put a lot of work into the texturing and all that. Can't wait to see the other islands. go down into the temple. That's where you would be broadcasted into, down here. When you're sitting in that chair. Issues, like extreme issues. Looks like it's okay for now. I did have that kind of lag spike earlier. I bet that's the camera that's looking. I mean, it's pretty different. Like they remade the game and then they like changed up a lot of the puzzles. This is the tram call button. Oh, it's pulsing. This the tram's on its own. There it goes. Tram ride is really fun. It's probably not. It's probably also not the demo. Yeah, and I'll just turn it around, see what happens. Surprised it actually let me in here. It'll let me out. First time I've set foot on the other side of this place. Probably just come in here in VR and just look around. Super neat. Oh. And actually come back here. That's surprising. It's the other side. Developers in these games usually like to hide Easter eggs in places, but I haven't seen one yet. If you can see any faces in the rock texture. They did that in the original game. Oh. Oh, look at that. Some tram cars down in the water. Guess that was an old tram railway. Went off that way. Probably to the 5th island. Like broke into pieces when the islands started shifting further apart. It's pretty cool. Flip back around. It's the stained glass window opens off to the other side of the island. It's pretty cool too. I like all the details that they've kind of added in. I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else to explore on this island. I think this island is the demo. Saw the giant dagger. Whatever this contraption is going to be now. All the stuff. There's new puzzles and things. Never brute force this stuff, that's for sure. Yeah, they are pretty faithful to it. They're just, I guess, improving it. Maybe. Like some of the differences for like VR playing, or like now holding down shift makes me walk slower. I don't know what that's about. Oh wait, sorry, I had caps lock on. Yes, caps lock is the run lock in this game. In the last game you had to like crawl underneath by clicking, but now you just destroy the gate. Really looks really good. Can't wait to play the full game. It's gonna come out on the 25th. And what do you know? That's 5 times 5. 5 is a very prominent number in this game. Got the 5-sided bolts, you've got the... If something has to be secured, it's secured by 5 screws or whatever. There's some 5-sided bolts there. Big 5-sided bolts there. And these things I've determined are cameras. So there's a camera looking at this entrance, which we saw from that room. Then there should be a camera in here somewhere. There it is. Up there on that ceiling arch. Looking down there. Yep, there are 5 islands. Riven broke up into 5 pieces. There should also be a camera looking at the bridge as it's raised and lowered. I think it was looking from this way. Oh, there it is. There's the camera there. There was also another camera down here. There. There, that camera. It's looking at the... call it the spawn point or the link-in point where you arrive in Riven. So it's watching you. So the main bad guy is probably watching you. You can actually see the 5 islands from this one. Saw Crater Island is the one that the bridge that collapsed led to. Some more ads coming in a minute. Let's go back across here to the Great Golden Dome. One thing I like about the developers in this game, they actually made a conlang for the game. The text that's on the Golden Dome is their constructed language. It's pretty well done for its time, even for just a point-and-click game. But yeah, this is one of the new parts is these windows. They're looking out to the different domes, the little spinning domes. Yeah, I'll take a quick break, get some water while the ads are running. Thanks for the hydrate redeem. Yeah, I went and got some water. Yeah, this I was looking through these holes. These holes look at the same little spinning domes as on the different islands. That's the island where the bridge collapsed. No more bridge. It's going to keep me up at night just thinking about that bridge. There's Survey Island, or Map Island. Wonder how they changed that one. It's all integral to the puzzles. This one, you can see kind of the tram where we just were. It actually goes over to Jungle Island. Click on it, you gotta get a not a better view. Jungle Island is where the villagers live. There's some villagers. They live in neat little this neat kind of, I guess, huts. They're like attached to the walls of like they live in a lagoon. So it's super neat kind of design. There's 5 spinning domes, 1 on each island. This other one, the blank one that you can't see anything, that's an island that has drifted far beyond sight. It's drifted out of sight because of the catastrophic breakdown of Riven. That's the island. There used to be a big tree on that island called the Great Tree. It was religiously significant to the native islanders. But it was cut down, and the island eventually drifted all the way over there. There's the other side of that, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the steam pipe from inside. From inside the dome. Inside the middle of the dome is the end game puzzle. It gets you into sort of the end. They like revamped this significantly. So you got your book, you need to power the book. Come on, why isn't it working? You just gotta hit it repeatedly, I guess, maybe 5 times. This weird contraption. In the old game, it was called the waffle iron by players. They've kind of reduced the number of waffle segments. And it's a color puzzle. You get to learn the dunny colors. Then you got a series of 25 segments, 5 times 5. Also the release date of the actual game this month. like to see how much this changed. Just like run the old Riven again and see, just kind of compare. This area's changed a lot. There's a lot more stuff in it. Go ahead and try the tram ride. The tram ride, it isn't going to take us all the way to Jungle Island. I am sure of that. I'm actually probably going to, when this first comes out, I'm going to get in VR and I'm going to play this tram ride in VR first. I might play it on desktop just for streaming because long-term VR gives me a headache. Oh, well, really didn't show anything of the ride. Thank you for playing this demo of Riven. You're welcome. Really looking forward to the full game. Yeah, that's the end of the demo. So like an hour and a half worth of stuff. See if I can start up the original Riven. I know I've got it. It's in one of these folders. Here it is. Yeah, this is the original one. I think I have some saved games. So here's the original starting point. Looks pretty good. There's the original cage. There's the metal plating on top of the end game thing. See no pathway there. Looks pretty good for a 25. Oh, it's getting up there. 97, 98. I mean, like 27 years, almost 30. They pre-rendered every single frame. So no weird cameras. Oh, this island's missing from the new one. See, there's Gen's room. That's missing. Or it was moved. Oh, always do that. this big stone door was pretty good. Fortunately, this is my end game save, so I won't actually let you go anywhere. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I wanted to take a look at the other side of this. Yeah, there's no stained glass window on the other side. There's that gate. Can't get in, you gotta go under. Peephole to look into the room. The writing on the wall is just in ink, it's not carved in. A lot of little differences. And especially this area. See, it's just this thing. And see it? See the stars? The protagonist of this game knows how to get past barely locked doors. Yeah, on the new demo thing, you just pull out a hinge pin and the door just falls open instead of having to crawl under. Of course, you can skip animations in the original point and click version. See, this thing's different. Center part. Giant weird generator thing. Can't really do anything since it's an endgame save. They really improved it. Thinking of the bonehead characters that come across a small board blocking the path and go, "Oh, I guess I'll die." Yeah, that's like basically every Pokemon game. There's a stick blocking your path. Oh, can't go around it. Can't step over it. Gotta bring out the Pokemon to launch a supernatural move to blast away the stick. And I miss this island here. Maybe they moved it because it interfered with the number 5 islands. I only took one screenshot from the other game. It was over here. Basically a screenshot of this gate. You see that's the original gate, and then and in the new one it looks like this. You can even see it in full screen. It's amazing. You can easily switch between these. See, the old one had the dagger down at the bottom, kind of pointing you to go under the door. And the new one has the dagger up here by the hinge pin. Fortunately, I can't really go back into the game without starting a new game. Can I skip through it? No, I'm back at
Thank
the
God
elevator.
you've returned. I need your help. There's a great deal of history that you should know, but I'm afraid there's no time to explain.
Shouldn't have gotten on that tram.
Most of what you'll need to know is in here.
I do like they give you a
reasons
bag
you
in
will
this.
discover, I
this
can't
one.
send you to Riven with a way out. But I can give you this. It appears to be a linking book back here to Dunny, but it's actually a one-person prison. It's the only way to capture Gen. Here. Once you've freed Catherine, I'll come with a linking book. She'll know how to signal me.
Guess I can meet Cho again.
There's a very good chance, if all this goes well, that you'll be returned to the place that you came from.
Like he was putting his finger on the page. He's like millimeters away from zapping himself into Riven into a locked cell.
Until we meet again. Take care, my friend.
Of course, there's a lot of traps in this game too. You find yourself in cages like several times in this game. I think they should smooth out some of the 3D animations, but it's kind of nitpicking.
타게마 레코아 타게마 수 레코아
Yeah, I noticed he has ants painted on his pockets.
무티가 고구아나이 미시라 무티가 고구아나이 고구아나이 미시라 고구아나이 고구아나이
Really wanted that book. So if you're ever distracted by a book that you just stole, be careful. Someone might dart you in the back of the neck with a poison dart. Oh, I didn't check and see if he was gone. That's one thing I didn't look for. There you go. Okay. She went all the way up here. What? How did she make it all the way over there so fast? Couldn't have come this way, the door's closed. Did she fly over to the tram station? You know, smaller island. Now this main character just takes the pin out and the door has been disabled. Hey Neptune, how's it going? How's your day been? Been busy at work? Oh, he's gone already? Oh, it didn't take him very long to wake up and get out of there. Not at home this week. Vacation or work? So many puzzles in this game. One thing I like about the old game is you can skip animations. It's 1040. It is 1040. Yes. I'm just playing around. I've already played through the demo. I was going to compare with the old game. So like here, I can switch over to the old Riven and you can come up here. You like compare this view and the new one. Looks quite a bit different. A lot of trees on the top. Still see Jungle Island in the distance. Are you like on vacation in a different time zone? You know, like here's one of the big changes is this area. Say you got just this one little thing here. All the way over here. And all this stuff. It's completely different. In Cancun, I have never been to Mexico. That's not too far over, it's just like 1 hour maybe. Is it nice? Do you like it? It's probably pretty warm here. I like more tropical, almost like Riven. This is a tropical island. Should be very hot and humid here. All-inclusive resort. Those are nice. I stayed at an all-inclusive resort in Turkey. It's super nice to have all the food that you can eat. Humid, yeah. Those tropical places are humid. Like, you think the US is humid, just go to the tropical countries. It is horrible. You having a good trip otherwise? You like going to the beach and all that? I guess swimming and getting sand everywhere and all that. Beaches are super messy. Not a big fan of beaches. Some of them are good. There we go, I can open this thing again. So now it's working. Too bad not accessible in the demo. We got these tiny golden domes. I want to be able to walk around them. And they're very picky on where I can go. I'm actually going to be headed off here pretty soon. If anyone has any raid suggestions, I'd be open to that. I did have someone in mind to raid, but they're not streaming. Unfortunately, I was looking forward to raiding in and watching a bit of their stream, but it is unfortunately not going to happen. But yeah, I'm gonna have to head off here pretty soon. More like now. Still can't jump in this game. How many puzzles could be bypassed if you could just jump? No suggestions? Take a look and see if anyone's online. There's another bird online. What are they? I don't know. Well, I've got to get going. I think I'll skip the raid then. I think they actually went offline. Oh well. Anyway, thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoyed the demo. I really like it. Can't wait for the full game. Right. Hope y'all have a good Friday and enjoy the weekend. Hopefully I'll actually get back to streaming on the weekend and again get back into that habit. Hope you all have a good night. And Neptune, have a good rest of your vacation. Stay safe and enjoy the nice weather down there. I do like the earthquakes in this game. It's a nice touch. Anyway, see y'all next time.